Hey everybody, it's Arie Rose. Welcome back to Chatterbox Live on another episode. New week. It's been a long week and I'm super excited because today I got my girlfriend, Kattat.
Thanks for having me, boo.
Thanks for coming. Have you noticed whenever you do a Snapchat or like you're talking about your friend, your voice goes high pitch?
Yeah.
I just noticed that it irritated me.
Yeah.
I'm like, Kattat!
Well, I noticed like when I do videos, I like sing my words. I be like, hey guys, so today. And it's like nobody talks like that. Why? I don't know.
I start every story with so. Mm-hmm. So I was driving.
Yeah.
So I was hungry. It's like, why can't you just be like, I was hungry?
Yeah. And I start all my stories, my good stories with girl.
Girl.
Yeah.
That's when it's gonna get juicy.
Yep.
Do you ever tell like juicy, really juicy stories on your story?
No, I want to though. I want to be more engaging, like you know, with my followers. So I need to start.
I feel like you have such a great personality. Like you should let people see.
Thank you.
I think a lot of us are like that though.
Mm-hmm.
Like do you think it's because we're just so nervous of like what people are gonna think?
Well, some people are naturals at just holding the camera and just talking to the camera, right? Like I feel like I need to get past the fact that I'm talking to the phone and realize I'm talking to all these people because I feel stupid when I'm talking to my. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, some people are just natural. Like, they know that when they're recording themselves, they're talking to an audience. I'm like, I look crazy on my phone right now talking.
You know, for me, I feel like when I'm walking and if I'm doing, like, a motivational video, like, oh, my
You're
God, blah, blah, blah.
great with it. You're a natural, yep.
Thank you. But you know what? If somebody's walking by me, I get so embarrassed. And I'm like,
yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Like, I just got caught stealing some candy. Mm-hmm. Anyways, what do you guys do? Do you guys do that? Oh, by the way, you guys, the show is live, and they can ask you questions on live. Okay. So this is super exciting. Cool. So I want to kick off this show talking about an important topic that was this week, which is International Women's Day. Mm-hmm. Did you celebrate International Women's Day?
I did. What did I do? International Women's Day. I celebrate something every day. It's a problem. But this International Women's Day was 1 year anniversary for when I signed the lease for my tattoo shop.
It's been a year already?
It's been 1 year. The grand opening was June 21st, but I signed those papers on International Women's Day last year.
No way.
Yep.
And I saw you when the shop was still empty. I came to your shop. Do you remember?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
We had that meeting.
Yep.
It's been a year already?
Time flies. Like, it has flown by like crazy. Yeah.
That's nuts. It was funny because International Women's Day, like, I was so busy, and at first I almost got lazy to do a video, and then I was like, it'd be really dumb for me, who's like such woman empowerment, to like not speak to the audience. So I put together a little video. But what I did notice was a lot of people were talking about spreading positivity and women empowerment and things like that. And then I saw somebody post something that said, a lot of you women that are posting women empowerment aren't even about women empowerment.
Right. Yeah. I saw something about that too, because everybody, it's like a, like not a bandwagon, but it's a trend. Like, oh, it's International Women's Day, so we gotta say it. We gotta say it's easy to post about it. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like, who's really about it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like really uplifting other women.
Do you feel like you come across a lot of women that are actually really about it?
I feel like I just come across like dope people. I'm big on like, you know, you attract the energy that you give off, you know? So I haven't met too many bad people or people that give me the wrong vibes, you know? I'm just really blessed that most people that I meet, I feel like are genuine and I can build genuine relationships with people, you know? Yeah.
I feel like it's funny because I started almost being judgmental and I had to stop myself.
Yeah.
Because
it's
so easy to be judgmental, and I wanted to be like, there's so many fake ass women out here that say they're gonna help you out, or not even help, like, you know, like, I got you, I support you, and they don't. But then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, maybe these are women that I need to help out more. Instead of pointing the finger, try to figure out, like, how can you empower them for reals, or like, how can you mentor them, or like even just pray for people.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like the fake people, it's not even because they want to be fake. I think it's just like they have so many like underlying issues maybe, or something.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think focusing on other people too much could just be a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm super focused. I have a tattoo, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I focus on that, and like I meet dope people just through tattooing. Like, they're sitting there with me for hours. So I get to meet people on more than just a surface level, you know? And just by getting tattoo, like I'm establishing a genuine relationship versus when I first moved here and before I had my shop, it was you're meeting people at the events and the red carpets and everything is so Hollywood and superficial and hi, nice to meet you. What can you do for me? You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just like really like where they say it's not who you know, it's how you know them.
Oh.
That like stuck with me when I heard that.
I like this. It's not who you know, it's how you know them.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. And who introduces you to them,
Yeah.
Because I've noticed that, like, I've met some really great people in great places because I've been introduced, like, oh, this is like my sis Kattat. And then it's like, oh, okay, so she's Kat sis, so she must be cool too. Or, you know what I mean? I think it just depends on the credibility of the person that introduces you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's been difficult trying to find my own circle. Have you found it difficult? I mean, you're from Chicago.
Yeah, I was just talking about it. Like, this year will make 10 years that I've been tattooing, And I never expected to get on a TV show or to have that platform.
Yeah.
Like, I've just always been a tattoo artist. It's kind of it's like an edgy profession, like small, like little rock stars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, my circle has always been other tattoo artists in Chicago. We were super, super close. So moving out here by myself, like I went through all kinds of roller coasters because I wasn't tattooing every day.
Yeah.
I'm now not just a tattoo artist, and that's who I am at the core.
Yeah.
I'm a TV personality, all this stuff that I never knew. Kind of got lost a little bit, I'm not going to lie. But I opened my shop, and now, like, all my tattoo artists in there, like, we're all, like, best friends, and we, like, we connect, and I feel like I'm back to doing what I love, tattooing around people that do what I do, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel at home.
Comfort.
Yeah, I feel like LA is home.
How long have you lived here?
This August will be 3 years.
Time flies.
Yeah,
right?
time really, really flies. Like, yeah.
I'm just tripping out because I remember when I had you on the radio show, you had said you had been here for a year and a half.
Really? Yeah, I moved here.
That's nuts.
I think it was August 2016. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's 2019. Time really flies. It's crazy.
Yeah. Do you feel like it took you a long time to get settled in, though, to like realize like I'm actually living in LA, like I'm actually doing this? I'm actually.
Yeah, absolutely. It wasn't until this past year where.
Really, it took that long.
Yep. Yeah, well over like 2 years, or about 2 years, I'd say.
What was your adjustment like going from reality TV to like business owner?
I feel like I've always been pretty business minded, like even with tattooing. My mom's a businesswoman, my father's a businessman, they're educated,
Nice.
So I've always had that business mentality. I just fell in love with tattooing, but I knew, all right, just being a tattoo artist and hustling isn't going to cut it. I've always yearned for more. So opening up my shop, I guess I had to like overcome the fear. Like you're walking away from a TV show, you're moving to a brand new city, and you're trying to open a business, and who's going to want to work for you? Are the artists going to want to work for you now that you're not on TV anymore? They don't benefit from the TV platform.
Isn't that crazy?
I had all kinds of fear, and I'm like, all right, I'm just going to shoot for the stars. Just worst they could say is no, But I had help like from my team, my manager, just, I didn't have to do every single thing by myself. You know what I mean? I had people in my corner who were like, you need to get this done. You need to get that done. Make sure you get this done. Helping me with scheduling and, So I think a team is important for sure. So it was a transition, but only component that wasn't there was the TV. And really at that point, if the TV had been there, they could have been obstructionists, because they feed off the drama.
Everything happens for a reason,
right?
right?
Exactly. So I'm happy I was able to do it, without.
Do you think you'll ever go back to TV?
Yes, I do.
Yay!
I could see something for, the shop here.
You should totally do it.
Yeah, absolutely. We're working on it.
I mean, you're one of America's favorites.
Thank you.
I loved watching you.
Thank you.
Do you feel like you struggle trying to refine your identity after the TV show?
I feel like I lost my identity a little bit on the show. Like season 1, cool, I love it. We all love watching season 1. And then season 2, I can't watch it. Like after season 1, I cut off my hair. I dyed it bleach blonde. Production was like, you dyed a little bit blonder. And I was like, okay. Dyed it bleach blonde.
Really? They told you how to do your hair?
They did. I'm not going to lie. They had this image of who I was supposed to be season 2. Because, season 1, you have like the fan favorites and everything. So season 2, they're like, all right, let's take everything one step further. So season 2, it's really hard for me to watch. Like I was, you know, so sucked up in the storyline, and you get lost and you forget that like reality TV is not real life, you know, but if you get sucked in, it can very much become your reality, you know? So that's was really why I moved to LA. I'm like, I got to get away from this because I felt myself like getting sucked in it, you know? And it was the best thing I could have done. Like, I started losing a little bit of weight. My hair started growing back, like back to my natural color. I feel like I look like myself again. Yeah. So literally, I think LA, just the separation was the best thing I could have done. You know, get back to your roots. Like the TV stuff means nothing if you lose yourself. Like, and that's what was how I wasn't even tattooing anymore. I'm like, tattooing is what got me here, and I'm not focused on my craft. So what's going on? You know?
Yeah. What was going on? Why didn't you want a tattoo when you first got here?
Because I was comfortable on the TV check. Yeah. I had money saved up, so I got lazy to a point. You know what I mean? You think that you're doing something, and it's like, no, that money can go away fast, you know? But I just got comfortable a little bit.
Would you do, like, a reality check, huh?
What do you mean?
Like, you had to give yourself a reality check.
Oh,
like,
yeah, I had to force myself to grind, like, get back to tattooing, you know what I mean? Like,
and it's so hard to pick up that motivation again.
It is.
You know, and I feel like I talk about this a lot. I feel like it's so hard to really give yourself that reality check.
Yeah.
Like, people will ask me, like, Arie, what's one of your success tips? Or, like, how do you, you know, like, how do you continue to push? And honestly, I give myself a reality check every single day.
Yeah.
And people think I'm being dramatic or I'm extra, but it's like, no, like, I literally look in the mirror and I'm like, Arie, are you doing enough? Arie, are you fucking up?
Right.
Could you do more?
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's so important and so essential for us boss women to really give yourself a reality check. Be honest with yourself.
Yep. They say, like, what's the saying? Seize the day. Like, take it day by day. Make sure that every day you're, what did you do today? What did you do productive? How are you better than yesterday? You know?
Take accountability.
Yes, absolutely.
Take time for yourself.
That's
which
so important.
Is so huge. Last week I was talking about it. I felt so overwhelmed, and I was just like, let me get in the tub. Let me run a bath for myself. Let me meditate. Let me visualize.
Yeah.
And I noticed when I started doing that, I start vibrating on a whole nother level.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, even like all last week, I was seeing like 444, 111, 777. And then like even yesterday I was working out and there was like a little blue orb in my video.
Really?
And I was just like, and I went for a walk. My girl took me for a 3-mile walk through Beverly Hills. We just kept walking. And like, I just kept seeing all these signs, and I was just like, how can you avoid something when everything just keeps pointing to something?
Yeah.
You know, do you believe in signs?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. I actually just got into meditation, but I haven't done it. I gotta force myself to like do it. Like, you really, really have to force yourself to just focus, like, or focus to not focus, just to kind of let go.
Right? Focus to not
yeah,
focus.
Yep. But I struggle with taking time for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I still need to work on, like, today. I get burnt out, like, real easy, so.
You get burnt out?
Yeah, I get burnt out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think meditation helps. I started doing, like, a visualization meditation. Yeah. Because I can't quiet everything out.
Right.
And I'm such a creative.
Yeah.
I mean, so are you.
They have apps. That's how
Did
I
you get the
got
Calm
into
app?
it. No, my brother sent me something, but it was like a 7-day guide to meditation, and like, it just guided me through. This woman had this super soothing voice. She sounded like Alicia Keys.
No way.
And she was just super calming, and that helped. Yeah. So I think like the stuff that they make for it, the sounds and the guidance, that helps.
Yeah, I do. I have the Calm app.
Okay.
And it's so funny because it's great. But then they have a bedtime story button or like whatever in there. And I remember one time I was having like super insomnia, couldn't sleep. You know, when you're just like in your head.
Yeah.
You know, and then you know those times when you can't sleep and you're just like, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Get some wine, girl. Do you drink wine?
I do, but I try not to like become dependent on anything.
Right. Yep.
Even like when I'm like in my party zone or whatever, or like my turn up moment. Yeah. Because I go through like phases. Like, I'll go like a month where I just want to like go out 5-6 times a week. Yep. And then there's times where like I don't want to see anybody for like 2 months.
I'm the same way. What's your sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Me too. Girl, I swear I knew it. I'm like, you sound like me. That is crazy.
When's your birthday?
May 17th.
What?
When is your birthday?
May 17th.
Get the fuck out
I
of here.
swear.
Oh my God. crazy. I literally can like point out a Taurus.
We
that
have the
is so
same
wild.
birthday.
That is crazy.
I'm turning 21 though.
Yeah, I'm turning 20.
You got me. That's nuts.
That's wild.
May babies are the best babies.
Yes,
y'all.
definitely. With the realest sign.
How are you with love with your sign?
How I love, like, what do I love
Like,
about?
well, no, like, just like how, I don't know. I guess that was a broad question because I'm thinking signs. I'm thinking they say like our most compatible sign is a Scorpio.
Oh, hell no. I got a story for a signs girl. No, been in this dating game a long time. No, Scorpios are crazy. They're nuts. They're very jealous. Very, very jealous.
What's your what have you found that you like to date?
Let's see. I dealt with Geminis. I can't run from a Gemini. My first love was a Capricorn that was like, you know, puppy love, innocent. And my most turmoiled but passionate and intense relationships are Leos. Leo's the only sign that I've dated that can drive me crazy. I don't know what it is about the bull and the lion, but the Leos
Don't you hate being in being in love and it drives you crazy?
I love it. I live for that.
Yeah, but
you hate it. You hate it. But
it.
like, I can't stand mediocre dating, and I've done that. Like empty dates, empty conversation, just doing it. Like, no, I like the thrill of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can appreciate when I get somebody who actually like taps into my feelings.
Yeah.
You know, but we all hate being crazy.
You know what I love like about a man, like something that I find is kind of sexy and attractive to me is a man that like can put me in my place.
Absolutely. What sign are you compatible with?
They say Scorpio, but I don't know. Well, I've been single forever. My ex-fiance is an Aries, and I refuse to date another one like that.
Really?
But girl, I've been single for like 15 years.
Really? But
I've
do you
been single
date?
forever. I date, but it's nothing.
Yeah, you'll find somebody that like, you know.
Everybody says that. I've been waiting for 15 years.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm single. I've been single for like a year now, and I'm having a ball. Like,
are you?
I'm loving being single. I want love, you know, maybe, but right now, like.
Like you're good.
Yeah, I get super invested in relationships, and it takes away from myself too much.
Yeah.
So I'm just appreciating. But if you've been single for 15 years, you're probably like more ready than I am.
I am more ready, but you know what? It's not so much that I'm ready for like the marriage and the wedding, which I would be okay with, right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like, you know, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I think for me, it's more like I'm ready for the next step. Like, hey, Kat, me, you, and so, let's all go to Hawaii.
Right.
You know, or like Aaron and I, he's my engineer, you guys, before you start Googling trying to figure out who's Aaron that I'm dating. Aaron and I are going to like cook on Sunday, come over with John.
Right.
I don't, you know, just things like that. Like more like.
But you can do that while you could do that dating too, I think, you know? Girl, you got to just get you a roster. Just get you a couple dudes that you like, you know, that this one's good for that. This one's good for this. This one likes to travel. This one likes to cook. Like, girl.
But then it's a double standard, right? Because if I date and I have a roster, then all of a sudden I become a hoe.
Not necessarily.
You don't think so? If you dibble and dabble in everywhere?
You don't have to dibble and dabble, but like it's cool to just date. Like figure out what you like.
Just hold hands and whisper sweet nothings.
You know? Yeah. Why not?
You don't gotta be a ho-ho.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm just appreciating it because this past year is the first time where I've just embraced being single. I've always been in like a relationship or worried about a double standard. You know, thought I had to be wifed up, but like right now, like I'm in my bag. Like I got like my own stuff going on, and like dudes are at me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm testing the waters a little bit.
Probably because you're not after that.
Yeah.
And they do say when you stop looking for love, love comes knocking on the door.
Yep.
When you're not trying to find a guy. Like, girl, I will go to, like, I will call up, like, hey, Kat, let's go to Ocean Prime and have happy hour and see who's there. Mm-hmm. And then I show up, it's like nobody in the goddamn restaurant.
Yeah.
You know? And then I feel like when I'm dating somebody, I see men everywhere.
Really?
And I'm like, where the fuck were y'all when I was...
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Did you see J-Lo and A-Rod got engaged?
Yes, I did see that.
Did you see the ring?
That big boulder, that is more than a ring. That rock is crazy. Like, it's huge.
It's like...
How do you walk around with something like that and just secure it? Like, you gotta... Oh, of course you got security. wherever she goes. J-Lo ain't going nowhere that
I don't know, but look, I'm not getting married unless my arm is dragging behind me from a heavy, heavy rock.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then did you see Jose Canseco went in?
I did. Is that the one? Who is he?
Jose Canseco is another famous baseball player from back in the day. I only know this because my dad's like, he used to watch baseball all the time. Mm-hmm. But he used to be married to this, or I don't know if he still is or whatever, to Jessica Canseco, right?
Right. And
so he tweeted and said that. And then she replied back on Twitter and she's like, I didn't even have this app. I just re-downloaded to clear the air. I don't even have a TV or I don't watch TV.
His ex?
Yeah, Jessica Canseco.
Right.
And so she comments, she goes, just keep talking to your little alien friends.
Right.
Like, stop making up all this bullshit.
Yeah. What would be the point of, like...
I'm like, you're a grown-ass man.
Yeah, just...
And, like, why are you hating? Exactly. Why are you hating on A-Rod?
You choose now to say something the day that it gets announced that they're engaged. Like, that's just miserable. Some people are just miserable.
A-Rod is so lucky to have J-Lo.
Yeah, he is.
She's so bomb.
Who was she married to? She was married to
Mark Anthony.
Right. Yeah, J-Lo's the
I love his music, but she definitely upgraded.
Mm-hmm. And what does A-Rod? What does A-Rod do? Don't tell me. I'm sorry. I'm lost in the song.
A-Rod was like a huge baseball player too.
Okay, good to know.
You don't notice his buns in them slacks? Jesus, that man is gorgeous. And it's so funny. My sister used to always send me, like, my sister was obsessed with A-Rod. And so she would, like, always send me pictures and be like, this is who you need to date. This is who you need to date, right? Yeah. She would always say that. And, I mean, he's gorgeous. Mm-hmm. But it's funny because, like, now I feel like he's still handsome.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because he's aging, so he's, like, a little older looking now. Maybe he's not, like, as hot as before.
Yeah.
But I also think maybe J-Lo steals the shine from him.
Yeah.
She overpowers. Like, she's so gorge.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really into, like, the most... by the book handsome man.
I don't either.
Like, I like, kind of scruffy or whatever. Like, I don't want to date a man that's prettier than me. So, that's how it's supposed to be. She's supposed to steal the shine.
I don't like dating good looking men.
Yeah.
I'm too, like, psycho for that.
Yeah, it just doesn't turn me on. I'm not into pretty dudes. Like, they gotta be a little rough around the edge.
I'm not either. I don't know about, for me, not rough. I like my men thick.
Yeah,
I like them a little chubby,
stocky neck.
Yeah, big neck. I like to know that they like to eat.
Yeah,
I don't like a man with a 6-pack all rough,
all my friends will say, like, I have a type. All my dudes kind of look the same.
I like guys with glasses.
Same, but really?
Yeah, kind of like nerdy, smart.
Yeah,
I like the guy that has a personality. Mm-hmm. Like the guy that, like, you have to sit down and talk to him to be attracted to him. Like, it's not somebody that you just walk by at a first glance and be like, damn.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, bitch, hold up.
Right.
No need to pause. Untwist your neck.
Yeah.
I'm Latina and Taurus. You can't get more psycho than that.
Yeah,
I'm psycho.
I need a confident man. Like, confidence is
super
everything.
Confident.
Super confident and secure with yourself. And I don't know. I just like to have fun.
Tall or short?
Around 6'1". Can't do short. 6 foot.
You're tall though, aren't you?
I'm 5'5". I'm a tall 5'5" though. I'm like almost 5'6".
You're a tall 5'5".
Yeah.
I've never heard of a tall 5'5", you guys.
Yeah.
How's dating life been in LA? I mean, I know you haven't been really doing much, but
yeah, it's been cool. Like I said, I was in a relationship. It ended like a year ago. Actually, everything happened at once. My relationship ended. Got the shop, grand opening.
Wow.
So like. But for the past year, I've, for the first time in my life, really just been dating, and it's been cool. Yeah, I'm not really dating too much, like, and by dating, I don't mean like I'm like sleeping around.
Yeah.
I'm dating. Like, I'll go on a dinner. You know what I'm
drinks,
saying? Yeah. So, it's cool. The men here are like, they say men here are like a little, I haven't really dated a LA, well, other than like my ex, but I haven't.
Yeah.
Dated. You don't find too many eligible men here for my type.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Why, they're all married, you think? There's a lot of married men in LA.
Really?
I see a lot of wedding rings.
I just haven't.
Look at me. I'm all disgusted. I'm pissed off. Like.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, LA is just very superficial, and I can see right through when somebody is at me for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? Or just for like the look of things. So I'd rather go, meet somebody somewhere
right.
else.
Like, do you feel like people, like men want to like sometimes date you to like see how much they can get out of you, or like the exposure, or just having their name attached to like, oh, Kattat's now dating so and so and get put on?
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Yep, like it's really hard. Like it's difficult.
Oh my God, how do you figure that out?
Well, I used to date like hood dudes, dudes who don't really have much like to lose. Now I realize, okay, you're not just a tattoo artist anymore. You're not even just a reality star. Like you opened up a business. You're a business owner. I got stuff to lose. So I try to only focus on people who also have stuff going on and have stuff to lose. You know what I mean? Because that way it's a little more genuine, I feel like. You know what I mean? So
just earlier, my assistant sent me this meme that said something like there's a difference between being Instagram. What does it say?
Being good on Instagram with business.
Being good on Instagram with business versus being good with business, period. And I find like that's so true, because a lot of people start connecting, like you have a lot of followers on Instagram. And, a lot of women or people that just have a lot, they feel like just because of that, they're good with business.
Right.
But actually being a business woman is totally different than just being successful with Instagram.
Yeah, you have to utilize things for what they're there for. You know what I mean? Like use Instagram as a platform to show what you have going on in real life. Not just 100% solely, I'm popping on Instagram, so I'm popping. Like it's an app.
Yeah.
It's an app.
And even then, I feel like you still have to use your techniques to figure out how to, like, let's say you have 2 million followers today. Like, okay, well, how am I going to get to 3 million and 5 million? I mean, it's an ongoing
just keep growing.
thing.
Everything's about growth. Growth is necessary with everything. So,
What are some things that you feel like have been, like, key to your success with, like, opening your business? Like some traits maybe, or some habits that you've had, or, like...
Yeah, I think the main thing that I had was a vision. You know, like just like I said earlier, like I never wanted. I fell in love with tattooing, and I've been in so many different periods of my life where people would make me feel like, I'm lesser because I'm a tattoo artist, or tattooing isn't what you should be doing. You could be doing so much more. And I'm like, no, but this is an awesome trait,
Yeah.
But when you come up in the small tattoo shops and you're in these towns and you go in tattoo shops, it's just little small businesses, So I always envision like big business for tattooing. Like, I want a beautiful shop that doesn't look like just a little tattoo shop. I don't want, because I'm a woman, I'm a classy, I love like, how my mom dressed growing up. Like I've never been like the rock star, like biker coat, black nail polish type. So I wanted to just put like a classy
feminine touch to it.
And it's especially like on urban tattooing, you know what I mean? So my vision, once I had the vision, it's like, okay, now you have to execute. Like I've learned everything. I've seen tattoo shops get shut down because the paperwork wasn't there. I've worked in unsanitary tattoo shops. I know.
Isn't that crazy? That's so scary.
Yep. It's like I know the craft like the back of my hand. So it's like, okay, as long as the foundation, the blueprint is there, you just keep focus on that,
Yeah. And you tattoo so many like celebrities too. Yeah. Who's your favorite celebrity that you've tattooed so far?
I don't really have a favorite.
Really?
But yeah, like I haven't come across anyone that's like rubbed me like the wrong way, or like everybody that I tattoo is cool people, but Idris Elba was super dope.
Oh my God.
I was waiting.
So I was waiting for you to say Idris Elba. I can't believe you touched him.
Man, his picture that I posted is my most liked picture on Instagram. I almost got 200,000 likes. I'm like, people love him.
I probably gave you 100,000 of those. Idris Elba is like my dream man.
Yeah, he's super, super, super
Did
cool.
you see he's starting to like sing reggae too?
Yeah, yep, I did. He just hosted on Saturday Night Live this past weekend too. But his girl was there though. She was right there. She opened the door for me when I got there.
Look, even my head itched off the thought of that. But she's so pretty.
Yeah, she's so gorgeous, and I mean, just really, really nice. They're both really sweet people.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm still thinking about him. He's just so hot. His accent.
Yeah.
You touched him.
Everybody was going crazy. Like my comments under that post were like, "Oh my God!" I'm like, I had no idea.
How did you not have any idea?
Well, obviously, like he's awesome, but like I didn't know that.
He's like the considered like the world's sexiest man alive or something like that.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's
a big
cool.
deal. That was a huge honor to be able to tattoo him.
I met a guy. I'll never forget him 2 months ago. He looks just like Idris Elba. Never
Really?
called me back.
Oh, man.
Dating in LA. Okay. Maybe I should start doing what Demi Lovato did. Did you see what Demi Lovato did recently? To make herself feel better?
No.
She sent herself flowers.
Oh, really?
And then she said, like, she wrote a little affirmation to herself in the card. It was like, you are amazing, you are loved, you are beautiful, you are happy, like all this stuff.
Yeah, I think that just goes back to, self-care and taking care of yourself, taking time for yourself,
Yeah.
So when you, like, look better and feel better, you attract better.
You know what's funny? So my mom's birthday was last week. And by the way, you guys, 1-800-SUCKS, 1-800-FLOWERS.
Really?
I ordered, oh my God, that's what I should have done, Erin. I should have gave you the pictures of my mom's flowers. I ordered this bouquet, and it's my first year living away from home, right? So I ordered this huge, beautiful bouquet. It's like white roses with like purple lilies and beautiful bouquet. And it, like, that you can order like small that has like 6 roses, medium with 12, or like a large with like 2 dozen roses. And then,
right.
Like it just, so I got the biggest one, and I put a birthday balloon, all this stuff to get shipped to her. Mind you, white roses and purple like accent other flowers. I don't know nothing about like types of flowers. Girl, it arrived. It had fuchsia roses.
Really?
These leaves that look like this, that look like they were painted with like snow, like white, green, like a who knows what. Do you know those when you blow up a balloon and then like at Party City and they put that little ribbon that if you go like this with the scissors and then it just curls up?
Yeah.
A yellow little cord wrapped around, dropped. I mean, it had baby's breath.
Oh, wow.
It had like these like sticks with like, oh my God, it was like the worst thing.
You gotta get on Yelp. Do you use Yelp?
I do.
Yeah,
you're a big Yelper?
I'm a huge Yelp. I don't really leave reviews and stuff, but that's how I couldn't make it to my girls. They were picking out the dresses for her wedding in Chicago. Couldn't make it there. She was pissed at me, but I sent her flowers. But I, look at the place. See.
Well, I did 1-800-FLOWERS.
Nah, I'll Google like somewhere, see the stars, go look at the pictures of there,
And then they kept trying to tell me, we're gonna refund you 10%.
Yeah.
For
when it
what?
comes to stuff like that, like
10%.
Sometimes small businesses.
Yeah, because they take
do a
more
lot
pride.
better. Yeah, with flowers and everything like that, like a big company like that's probably.
So tell me why they tell me. The lady goes, okay, I apologize for your frustration. If you like, I can call your mom to apologize. I was like, why would you call my mom and apologize to her?
But did she like them? Or she was like, Arie, what the hell is this?
Oh, and they were wilted. They were like, some of them were dead, flopping over.
Yeah, that's not cool.
And so she's like, they're beautiful flowers, mija, trying to be super nice.
Right, yeah, no, I would have called tell. I would have been like, take the picture.
I talked to 6 people. I emailed them. By the end, they were like, pick somebody else in the United States you want us to send flowers to, and we'll send them. And I was like, I don't want you to send flowers. Like,
they should have just sent you your money back.
Send me my money back.
It's done. It's over.
It makes zero sense. And they're like, we're gonna resend more flowers, and we're gonna do this, and you get 20% off your next purchase. And I'm like, I'm not ordering. Refund me my money, like all of it.
Yeah,
it makes zero sense. If Nordstrom sends you the wrong pants that you did not order,
right? How
are they going to tell you, well, you get to keep those and we're going to give you 10% back?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Did they end up refunding it?
Yeah.
Okay, you good then. You
but
won.
Still, you guys, I was so frustrated last week. Like, my blood pressure went up and everything.
That's that Taurus in you coming out. I will stay on the phone, talk to the chairman of the company until like the shit is done. Like,
is that a Taurus trait?
It is. It's absolutely a Taurus trait. 100%.
Boss babe Taurus.
Yep.
Very stubborn, huh?
Very stubborn. Yep. Doesn't take no. Aggressive. Like, well.
Are you controlling?
Too. Yes, I'm a control freak. I'm 100% a control freak. That's why when it comes to dating men, you gotta be super confident, super strong. You gotta be, 10 times more controlling than me, because I like to be submissive,
That's what I'm saying. See, that's me too.
Yep. Yeah.
But like, if I want my man to call me and he doesn't call me, it's a fucking problem.
Yeah. Yep.
if I'm like, babe, make sure you call me when you get home, and he doesn't call when he gets home, I'm like pissed because I told you to call me.
Yep, I'm like that too.
And he
I
didn't
hate
call.
That feeling.
I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a brat, right? Like a tantrum that you throw.
Yeah, yep. I don't know if that's like a internal trait you got to work on, or just find a man who's gonna call you when he says he's gonna call you. You know what I mean?
No, I struggle. That's one of my biggest struggles in dating.
Really?
Yeah, like I feel like I'm like.
Yeah,
I
try
get
to keep
so
it
worked
cool
up
until like we establish that this is serious. Other than that, like if we don't have if nothing's established, like I'm a keep it player, you keep it player, like and we rock, But
okay, that's what I'm gonna start doing this summer. I'm gonna keep it player, y'all go keep it player.
Yeah, but once you decide that you want to take each other seriously, that's when you have, like. That's when shit gets more serious and you start worrying about those phone calls and expecting those things because you guys, that's established,
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. I got a lot to work on.
Me too, girl. We all working on it together.
Any psychiatrists out there, therapists that are watching,
you know what helps me a lot? I come from a family of like all men. I'm kind of like a tomboy too, but I'm still so emotional. Like I'm still like such a lady. But I got all brothers. I got all big cousins. Like my dad. I talk to men about like I don't really have too many girlfriends that I call and tell my problems to. Like all my like my family, and I'm super tight with my brothers and stuff, so I'm telling them about my problems and they're telling me like from a guy's perspective this. So that's kind of like how my mind
your
works,
men mentality.
Yeah, until I'm in a relationship. And my mom will even tell me because I'm crazy. Like it takes me a while, but like if you get me there, like I expect everything. I expect us to be on the same page. And if we're not, I can't. It drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of things are because my mom's always trying to train me. She's probably watching this right now. Hi, Mom. Because she'll tell me, she's like, Arie, your problem is you're too independent, and you're just too. I'm this boss. I don't need nobody. She's like, and men don't like that. Like you need to be a lady and kind of like, be more. Like, yes, babe, or like, more kind of damsel in distress, not like needy or whatever, but just more like soft. She's like, you're too hard all the time.
I'm telling you, girl, like this past year, I'm learning now what I like and, like what kind of guys I like. Like, I've been in relationships in the past where, because I've always, like had my own money and, so I've been okay with like, nah, I got this one. I got this. I'll pay for this. Like, I don't need you to do this. I don't need you to do that. But, like, now, like, I'm going on dates where, a guy's like, I'm like, I'll get this one, you get dinner. And they're like, no, I got it both. Like, I'm like, okay. It's so nice, it feels though, good right? to, like, let a man, because men do want to feel like that. And that's something that I'm just now learning. Like, I thought that it's attractive for me to not let, for me to hold my own and, like, I'm a boss. Yeah. But men like to treat their women, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that is a trait. Or that's something I've just learned recently. Yeah, me too, girl.
Because before LA, like I've always been like, nah, I got this, or like, nah, I'm always trying to pay for stuff. And then like this last year, it's the first time where like I go on a date and they just pay, and I'm like,
yep, me too.
Thank you. My mom's like, learn to just say thank you and keep it moving.
Yep.
Don't try to fight it. And I'm like,
and it's cool to expect it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's
cool to go out. If you're going on a date, like, expect that. And if he expects you to do something, then red flag, like.
Red flag. Cool. Super red flag. How about kids? Do you want kids? Oh, by the way, your nephew is so cute.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
I love him so much.
God.
Like, I'm obsessed. He's a Taurus too, girl. May 1st.
No wonder.
Yeah, so we're going to be like best friends.
He's so cute. He's not a year old yet, right? He's baby.
No, he is. He'll be a year May 1st. Yep.
He's so cute.
So adorable. I mean, like, and his personality is just so fun. He's a happy baby.
You're so happy. Cute. You're like super cherub as you're talking about him. It's adorable.
Yeah, I love him. But yeah, I definitely want kids. I used to want kids like really bad when I was in college, like, and when I was in these relationships, like I was ready, like,
always ready.
And I'm telling you, I've dodged so many bullets. Like, I'm just happy that none of my exes.
I wonder if that's a Taurus thing that we fall in love like that too.
Yeah, like head over heels.
Head over heels.
Literally, I think so.
It's ridiculous.
We're very loyal. We're very, very loyal.
Super loyal.
To a fault, almost. Yeah. But yeah, I do want kids. I want like three.
3?
Yeah.
Jesus. You got to get started soon. You don't want to be that old mom.
I know. Now, though, I'm like, I might not have kids. I don't know.
Isn't that crazy?
I don't know if I'm going to be like where I thought I saw my life. I don't know if I'm going to have that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, my dad even said we're on the phone. He's like, yeah, you know, James, because that's my brother, you know, who has my nephew. He's like, you know, that's him. He's like, maybe you're just meant to just be a businesswoman. I'm like, damn. Maybe I'm meant to just, you know.
Like, but I feel like, and I also think like society has evolved so much. Like, you think technology has evolved. You know, you think, you know, everything has just evolved in life. Like, why has love not evolved? You know, in like timing. So? Well, because back in the day, most people worked their 40 hours a week, you know, got married at 20, 21, had kids by 25. Like, it was very traditional, and that's what it was. And now, like, everything's so different and everything has evolved. And I think that's why so many people are having such a hard time maintaining these relationships, because everything has changed. So if the whole world has changed, why is that one thing supposed to still remain the same?
Well, I think you just said it. Like, love in relationships, it's evolved too. You know what I mean? It hasn't really. Only thing that I think stays the same is the emotional factor. Like, you know, that's just an emotion. But the whole, every other aspect of it has completely changed.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so like how you're saying, you know, you want to have 3 kids. Like, I feel like nowadays in this new era we live in, like, there's not really, you don't really see a lot of people having kids like they used to. I mean, before people had 8, 10, 12 kids.
And they're marrying, you know.
And all this stuff, and family came first. And it's not that family comes last now, but it's like, how many people really sit down and have dinner with their family, or like really do family things, family trips, family camping?
Yeah, it's a shame, man. It's 2019. I always say, like, changing. I wish from that aspect of it, like, relationship-wise, I wish, you know, was still or
the old school type of love.
Exactly. You don't get that anymore. But
no, my parents have been married for like 45 years.
Really? Yeah, see, my parents divorced when I was like 3. But they're like
she's like
so but they're like, you know, close friends now. They got married, they had 3 babies. It didn't work out, but they co-parented well. And my mom, like, she's just so, my mom's like, she's gorgeous, like, she's beautiful, she's this boss, like, lady, like, she's always held her own, like, so much. I've never seen her cry over a man. She had, like, boyfriends. If I wanted, like, a steak sandwich for lunch at school when everybody else is eating the cold dinners or
bologna sandwiches,
I'm calling my mom's boyfriend, like, can you bring me food up here? Like, you know, like, I don't know. So I guess, I don't know. That sounded bad, but I didn't come up. But I still know I would be a great wife.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
but
of course.
I would be okay with being single too, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I feel like I just rambled.
No, but I get it, because that's where I feel I'm at. You know, like, people tell me, Arie, do you want more kids? And I'm like, I could have more, or I don't need to have more, because I have my daughter.
Right,
you know? So I'm good either way. Like, if I fall in love again, yes, I want more kids.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind either, like, just traveling the world with my man.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm kind of, I've already done it.
Yeah, I was in a relationship, and my ex had 2 young boys, and I got so tight with those boys. Like, I mean, we used to build forts around the house, and like we just had so much fun. Like, they loved me, and I loved them, and I was like, you know, if this is who I'm gonna be with, I don't need anymore, because you know,
you're
feel
fine.
Like I'm around, you know, his kids. So obviously, I would still want to have kids, but I'm just like that too. Like, I'm cool with what life throws at me.
Speaking of kids, you know, Lori Loughlin, do you remember her from Full House? The girl that was with John Stamos in Full House back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brown hair.
Yeah, small, little petite.
Yep.
And you remember Felicity Hoffman? She's from Desperate Housewives. Older. Anyways, they were like in one of the biggest scandals. I had to bring this up because I thought this was like so shady. They're what is it called? 50. They're along with 50 others charged in the largest college cheating scam ever. They've paid up to $6 million in bribes to get their kids in like these prestige colleges like Yale, Harvard, like bribed people, had SAT scores changed.
Wow.
ACT scores changed. And I'm like, that's so shady. Like, my daughter studied so hard for her SATs.
Yep, but that's America. That's the world we live in. Like, money can do crazy things. Yep. No, unfortunately, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Crazy. I was just like, that's so fucked up. Like, my daughter loses sleep, breaks out, stressed out, studying over this, and then here's these people with a bunch of money, and they're just like, get my kid in there.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. But
I guess some people just got to cheat their way all the way to the top. But anyways, hey, what do I know? All right, so what else is coming up for you?
Just work. My shop is growing. There's amazing artists in there. So
that's so exciting. I need to get a tattoo too by you.
Yes, we've been talking about
I love your new tattoo though.
Thank
this
you
is
so
cute.
much.
Self-made.
I love it so much. So,
it's so cute. Yeah, I know. I got to come and get tattooed by you. What am I going to put on there? I'm going to put your face on my arm.
We'll figure it out.
She's all, yeah, we don't got to do all that. Let everybody know where your shop's at, where they can come visit you.
My shop is called Enigma Beverly Hills. It's 8760 West Pico Boulevard. You can follow us at Enigma Beverly Hills. Come and see me and the rest of the crew. My personal Instagram is Kattat Girl, and that's at Kattat Girl, KATTATGIRL.
Yeah.
Check us out.
All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Kat, for coming on the show. I appreciate you.
Whenever you want me.
Sounds good. So we'll have her back, y'all. Make sure to tune in next Tuesday, and also check out our YouTube page and All Access Broadcasting Network on Facebook to catch up with other shows that are on the network, as well as previous guests that I've had on here. Until next time, next week, Tuesday, have a great one. Ciao.